guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be restrapping my No.4 Rowena Foxy Fix Couture notebook, and this is a wide, so it does have 6 strings and it has the elastic closure as well, which I'll have to replace also. Excuse my horrible croaky voice, I'm a bit sick at the moment, but I really want to switch into this for winter, and winter is going to be upon us in 2 weeks, so I've got to get cracking. So at the moment this just has a brown elastic on it, which is nice enough, but I wanted something a little bit more rich and vibrant, so I ordered some burgundy elastics. These are just off eBay. I would have been more than happy to spring for the Foxy Fix official brand restrap kit, but I'm not paying $22 shipping to Australia internationally for some elastics. So I got this off eBay. It was only a few dollars. There's a lot of it, there's plenty. It's a really pretty color. So I'm excited. It's not a big difference, but it just really complements that warm brown so nicely. It's just a little bit more interesting than that plain brown. So let's go ahead. I've still got the old elastics on because here's a tip. The easiest way to do this is to use the elastics already in there. So I'll show you a bit better as I'm doing it, but you don't want to pull all the elastics out and then try and do it. That's hard. Wides are a little bit tricky. So you're going to need a few things. You're going to need obviously your elastic, some scissors. I have a couple of pairs here. You'll need a large needle, like an embroidery needle, or a piece of wire. And what I have here is actually a hairpin that is flexible, and I just like to use this. I find it easiest because I don't have to thread a needle with thick elastic. It can be difficult. And I have a little pair of pliers here to help me as well. So let's get started. First I'm going to find my knot just there, and I'm going to snip the elastic either side of the knot. So I'm not going to cut any more off than that because I want to keep my elastic, but I am not going to try and undo that knot. You probably could if you wanted to, but I just don't care that much. So next I'm going to take my new elastic. I might just zoom in a little bit here for you guys. It's a bit better, hopefully you can see, and I'm going to just pop my elastic inside my piece of wire. Give it a couple of twists. So I'm going to pull it through from the outside now. Okay, so I know I want my first loop to come out through here from the inside. So I'm popping my needle, my makeshift needle, through the hole, and I'm just going to use my tweezers or my pliers to pull it through. Just switch to a slightly thicker grade hairpin. This elastic is slightly thicker than I'm used to, so to pop that through the hole. And this does require a little bit of elbow grease. And I'm just going to pull that through now. Now I'm gonna leave plenty on the end to tie off with, so about probably twice as much as I think I might need, just in case. Okay, so now we want to go back through. And because this is Rowena, it is a bit of a stiffer leather too, so finding this is definitely more challenging than say a Boss Babe, which I've restrapped before. That was a bit easier than this one. Okay, so next we want to come back out through this hole. So now we're still at the bottom, so we want to go back in through this hole from the outside. How nice is that looking already? Oh, I'm so excited. And from there, I think I can zoom out now. Okay, so now we want to come back in through this hole. And we're going to come back out through this hole down the bottom here. So I'm just using my needle to get under those loops and pull my old elastic out. So I just want to say at this point that you really want to try and be careful not to twist your elastic before you pull it through, because if you get to here and realize you've got a knot, you have to pull it back through and do that part again. That's really annoying. Okay, we're nearly done. We've only got a couple more loops now. At this point, I'm just going to pull the rest of that old elastic out because I can see exactly where I want to go now, and I'm not going to get confused. I only have a couple of threads left to go. Exciting. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to cut my elastic off really long. And now, as you can see, my elastics are a little tight. They're pulling that spine in. So I'm just going to go through now and fiddle with that. I could have avoided this if I was a little bit more careful when I was threading it, but I wasn't. So I'm going to go through and sort of try and adjust them and get them a little bit more even. Okay, so it's still bowing slightly, but they're not exactly tight. I think it's just because they're thicker elastics, so I'm going to leave it there, I think, and use it for a bit, and they'll probably loosen up a bit, and it will help having inserts in there as well. So I'm going to tie the knot now. And I'm going to cut the ends, but I'm not going to cut them off short because I want to be able to untie this and tighten it up if I want to, so I'm going to leave them quite long. That's how we're looking from the outside. So now I'm going to change the closer elastic, which is a lot easier. You just pull it through from the inside. Cut off a fair bit more than I think I'll need. This is why using the wire comes in handy, because now I can just slip this off like that. I've got my loop, I don't have to go back in. I'm just going to test out the size. So, stuffed full of inserts. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that there, so I'm just going to tie my knot now. there she is, all finished, restrapped. I really like the colors in this. I just love that rich burgundy color against that dark brown. It's beautiful. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my autumn setup in here now, and I will probably film a little flip through right after. So keep your eyes peeled if you would like to see that. Thanks for watching. I really hope this was helpful. I know it can be a little bit daunting, but once you sit down to do it, it's really not that bad. It's a little bit time consuming, labor intensive. My fingers are a little bit sore now, but it's worth it, I think, especially if you've got TN off a buy sell trade site or something like that and you're just not a big fan of the elastics, or in a mystery sale even. This is a really nice way to change it so that you like it better. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you thought this was helpful. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.